call the Monday, July 7th Planning Commission meeting to order. If you would all stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we're all sent the minutes from the June 2nd meeting. Unless there's any corrections, I'll entertain a motion and second to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, Andrew, would you call roll, please?
Motion on the floor to approve the June 2nd, 2025 Planning Commission meeting minutes. Dick? Yes. Jack?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Tyson?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Bryan?
Yep.
Motion carried, minutes approved.
Okay, item 2 on the agenda is a side yard setback variance for Fountain City Veterinary Hospital. Andrew, you can bring us up to speed on it, please?
If you look at the screen here, Mr. Pettigrew is asking for a 5-foot relief of a 15-foot side yard setback. So that would be this red hatched area here. For a building addition off the north side of the Fountain City Vet. If this gets approved, he would have roughly about 20 feet off the north edge of his building to do a building addition. I have been working with Mr. Pettigrew here for a couple months. What's that? Or Dr. Pettigrew, for a couple months, looking at other sites, and we came back to the conclusion that this is the best alternative, correct? So he does have some room on the rear of the building that he could add on as well. I did only receive one call on this from the Bryan Physical Therapy, which would be 1206 South Main, right next door. Once I told them it was going to be on the north side of the building, and they had no concerns whatsoever. So.
I know the fire chief's not here. Well, the fire chief is here. Do you have any concerns about this?
No.
Okay. Utilities, do you have any questions or concerns?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't believe anything was in the way there.
I did get an email from Al stating that they had no concerns. O'Reilly's electric feed is in a private easement on O'Reilly's property. He did note that the meter and the feed for the vet is on the north side of the building. So if this does go through, then you might have to do some relocating work if you go through with the addition for the electric feed. So.
Okay.
Your electric feed is on the north side of your building, so if you go through with this, you'll have to work with BMU for some relocation once you do the new construction.
I had a question, and this dates back to when I was on planning and zoning eons ago. I don't know if it was Fountain City Veterinarian or an adjacent building, but I remember there was a flooding complaint when asphalt was put in over by the Goodwill. Are there any concerns about water with, taking out some of this grass that would saturate it that you guys can foresee?
Well, I know.
Is there a sanitary you can hook
I'd
up?
met Dr. Pettigrew out there several times. There was water issues between his building and the other, and this might actually help alleviate some of it because the roof water might be in downspouts.
O'Reilly's, I guess.
Pardon me?
Will it push it onto O'Reilly's?
No, his site is actually lower. He actually gets all of O'Reilly's water in there is what happens on his. So I would think this would maybe help it, not hinder it. Would you agree, Dr. Pettigrew, that this might help that situation?
Since that property is a little higher, the main will have less lawn to deal with the flooding.
Right.
That means if there is more water coming from O'Reilly's, it'll probably make more of a water problem out towards my parking lot on the north where the dumpster is. So
Right.
I anticipate there to be more standing water there when there's been a rainstorm.
Right.
Is there any kind of drain we can tap into in that area, like that he could during the construction phase?
his engineer can look into that. I don't know.
Did you hear?
You might have your engineer look and see if they can maybe address some of that drainage, make sure your downspouts get put into a sewer line, and that might help as well. He might be able to tie some of that drainage in and get a little drain out by your dumpster to maybe pull some of that water away. So if you proceed with the building plans, just let them know that there is a water issue. And they might be able to do something really simple to help it out.
Who's they?
Your engineer.
Your engineer,
Whoever you have your building plans, if you
right.
choose to do that.
Okay.
I know my concern
Or your
was.
architect.
Right,
sorry.
yeah, engineer or architect, correct. I know my concern was the distance between the buildings, but state building code, as long as you have 20 feet between an adjacent building or 10 foot off a property line, I see no issues at all with it. Is there anyone from the public that has any questions or comments or concerns? Andrew, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
Nope, just reiterate that if this variance does get approved, yes, there'll still be 25 feet between buildings. 15 on O'Reilly's and 10 on Dr. Pettigrew's, so.
Okay. Any members have any questions, comments,
No.
concerns?
No problem.
Well,
I
owner-
got a question
Sure.
for Mr. Pettigrew. What's this addition for? Is there anything special, or you need more space?
I need more space.
Okay.
So not kenneling so much as maybe not any outdoor kenneling? What?
There would be 3 indoor rooms.
Okay. Okay, well, if there's no questions, comments, or concerns, we'll entertain a motion either way, whether to approve or deny the setback variance.
Make a motion to approve.
Okay. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, Andrew, it was Jack?
Yes.
Okay. Call roll, please.
Okay, a motion on the floor to approve the 5-foot relief of a 15-foot side yard setback variance. Jack?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Tyson?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Brian?
Yes.
All right. Motion carried, variance approved.
Okay, Andrew, do you have any further business for us?
I would go ahead and plan on an August planning commission meeting. So,
Okay.
dealing some things right now, hopefully get it figured out this week and, let you guys know.
Okay, anything further from any other member? We'll entertain a motion to adjourn then.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Thank you, Bob.
Second.
Thank you, Tyson. Andrew, if you call roll, please.
Motion on the floor to adjourn. Bob?
Yes.
Tyson?
Yes.
Brian?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Jack?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Motion carried, meeting adjourned.
All right, thank you all for attending.
Thanks, everyone.